Okay, next video or this video, I didn't know if I was gonna make a video about this, but I decided I should. Um, it's about metas, and I think this is a really kind of surefire way to make money. And here, this is what I'll mean. So this guy, he's a really good follow. Um, he kind of talks about what happened on chain every day. Um, so memes are usually the encapsulation of random shit like memes, uh, TikTok memes, random memes, um, you know, uh, whatever happens in the world, like news. Um, you know, I want to show you guys what I kind of mean. Um, so Disney made a new tiger, and it went to almost 11 million. And when you create memes, there are beta plays too. So the people who missed Baxo, the baby tiger that at Disney's Animal Kingdom, the beta play. That means the if you missed that one, um, we'll go to the next play, and that was Korra, which is also a Disney-born elephant that was made like years ago, and they decided, okay, whatever. It it went to 463K, which is a whatever, but that's just I'm showing you metas and I'm showing you first runner and beta play. Um, Metas are usually defined by I'll start with this video. Sorry, I'll start with this video or this one. Oh fuck it. No, I'm gonna keep going. So October the 15th, there was the whole um artificial intelligence on chain meta, and the meta was made by this Goat, which went to 182 million market cap yesterday, and if my memory serves me right, I think it actually went to, yeah, above 300. It actually went to, let's see, Jesus Christ, almost $400 million. This is really interesting because remember how I was talking about A16 or A16Z, whatever it was, and they were 3AC. They were one of the biggest VCs firms, along with the Horowitz guy, A16Z, Z, whatever. I'm Canadian. Um, Anyways, this guy actually gave $50,000 to someone who created an AI agent, and this AI agent has actually launched a meme on its own and is tweeting on its own. Oh God, I should read that one out loud. What's a good one? No, jeez. Um, wow, this is actually a really interesting tweet. And again, this is a completely AI agent. We don't have AGI right now, but this is very interesting. Um, so again, this is quite cool. Um, this is the website for it. Again, a digital coin, something an autonomous AI. Very interesting. So, as I was saying, this is the first mover, and this created an AI on-chain meta. Um, because of the AI on-chain meta, it means we have the first mover, and the first mover went to what 300 million, and that just shows how powerful this meta will be. And this meta was quite powerful. We had this, which was something similar. Um, I guess this goat spoke to Meg's IO a lot, um, and this hit 7 mil. And Truth Terminal, the AI Shield, when which hit what new ticker went to 1.85 million. So these are the beta plays of Goat. So the people who miss Goat want to, all right, hit these. So the AI plays will go up. So we had this hit 900K, this hit 1.5 mil, this hit 15.2 mil. Um, Medusa, this hit 31.2 mil. and this was pushed by an influencer. We'll talk about this. Influencers, unfortunately, meme coins are becoming quite centralized because influencers do have a lot to say. And there's little metas, like a mini meta was the anime meta, and Jamaica, whatever God's name this is, hit almost 9 mil. I guess this anime X AI because you had AI waifu that can private chat on Telegram, and then these are obviously similar, and they went to, these are the beta plays. These are all beta plays to go, but and then we also had a small animal meta. Miharu went to 7.2 mil, and this is trending on TikTok. It's like a dolphin that smiles. This is both an animal and AI. It's a TikTok trend about an AI animated cat, so AI plus cat meta. I don't know if I talked about this, but as trader GCR, he theorized that crypto is very much dominated by dogs, but by the cycle top, cats will follow up. So that's why Popcat did very well. As you can see here, some random ones. Autism went to 14.7 million. These are all on Solana. ETH also is there, but this was terrible. There's a lot of, you have to watch out for these guys. They just they can't trade, so they just try and use their 100k followers and trade like this. They bundle and they dump on their followers because, again, they can't trade, and some people have followers because they can trade, and some people can only trade because they have followers. These are just more random cooks. This is going crazy, and once Bitcoin breaks all-time high. So again, first mover, GOAT, and because of that, he inspired all these. These are all like literal. Nobody's recreating, the wheel. These are all just GPT rappers who just manipulating data coming in, and manipulate the data coming out to show you something using the GPT or Claude or whatever API they're using. They're not making any new utility. They're just manipulating data. Nothing's being made. They're just using an API. So that's what a rapper essentially is. No logic's being made. Anyways, this today, he talks about this. The next big meta once AI dies down, the AI meta, the new Tiger. Not necessarily a meta per se, right? But it had a beta play. A16Z. I guess somehow they were connected to Truth Terminal, so whatever this is. This is fun if you want to go to her Twitter page. Jesus. Donald Trump's coin. He's actually launching this Liberty FI. So this just hit 365k. It's not a real coin. It's just a meme about this. GOAT is up to 337 million. Floyd AI, which is a very close beta. I'd say the funniest beta to GOAT. I'm gonna show you guys. I think YouTube's gonna take my video down for this. Please, YouTube, I need it. George Droid. As you can see, this came out in April. It's been going sideways and down. It did. If I zoom in, you'll see that it did have a blip where it went to almost a mil, and because it went up because this is a beta play almost, an AI play, and this is very funny because people, they really like it, and I genuinely laughed at it. People call this the Harry Potter Bombasonic 10 Inu of Solana. These two, this token, which is almost at 9 million, and this one, which is almost also at 9 million. These two are the only ones in this whatever category you'll call this or this high. I don't even want to say that word. I say it all the time, but anyways, these are great. These are funny. Oh my god. Anyways, there's a funny saying with this. People, they usually some tokens have a catchphrase, like the dog whip hat was the dog has a hat. The pop cat one was, the cat pops. So these phrases, these coins, they just have phrase association with them, which helps them create cults, and they do well. And this one, like Harry Potter, Obama, Sonic 10 Inu has, imagine the media reporting on it because it's just retarded. This one has we can rebuild him, which is very funny, and everybody's in on it. I think this is actually a great coin, and it should go very high. Anyways, yeah. So in general, yes, metas catch the meta. People. So Florida dog AI, first AI driven meme coin dog, almost 10 mil. Forest probably AI related AI. It's a chatbot. She created this. Ooh, shit. Clanker 4.0 this animal memes, small animal meta, blah blah blah. No nut November is going on soon, so they created a no fap thing. 2 million. They really front ran November, eh? I assume this will go up soon. My friend actually showed me this one today, Retardia, girls' version of Retardio. This is actually a really good meme coin. These are random cooks. And anyways, but I do want to show you, so in memes, I do want to show you something really quickly. So there's this guy that's come out with his 300,000 followers, who's almost really changed the meme game. He's saying something we all knew, I guess, but he's been doing it well, and he is almost like, people call him the meme coin Jesus, and it's interesting because it's just it is what it is. It's just funny. But anyways, he created his top 10 SSS high tier conviction plays cults. And essentially he's saying that, remember that video you guys watched? He said that some coins are like religions and they're like cults. And they are, the future. Not the future, but they'll do very well. So these are their current prices when he bought them. By the way, this guy is quite grifty. This guy's up like minimum $50 million on just this one. I actually own this one. I don't own this one. So this guy is kind of the main character of crypto. It was this guy named Ansem before, but it's this main character of crypto, and he created cults. And he says how high was the first time he mentioned it, the current market cap, and his when he's gonna take a profit. Obviously, I think he probably takes profit at 5 billion here, and I doubt this goes to 100 billion. That's crazy. But anyways, these are his cults. And the thing is that I do agree that a lot of these are cults. I'll use Retardio coin as an example. So here, let's go to Retardio. I can't spell. Wow, that's ironic. Retardio. And what cults mean essentially is, okay, this launched in Feb 1st, 2024. Cult coins essentially mean that you have holder bases that refuse to sell and they believe delusional targets. So this was a community takeover because this was actually just an Andrew tweet. There's these NFT projects called Remelios. Andrew Tate said, I don't care about your Remelios, but instead he jokingly said Retardio. And these guys have spun Retardio into a cult. And it's really good. Just here, there are a few characters. This guy's very popular on Twitter, Mitch. He turned one Solana, like $100, into around, I think he's at like $5 or $6 million so far. But anyways, I want to show you something. So the first, it went up right away. And again, this was during this, remember that crazy March blip I was telling you guys about, where everything went up? People would tweet things that would go up. This March blip was insane. This thing went to 60 million right away. Like insane. The volume was insane. So up, so it goes up a lot, and the sellers sell it off, and it goes down, and it kind of chops and redistributes. Same thing, up. It's almost like the Bitcoin cycles, right? Up, down, crash, redistribution, and it does this multiple times, as you can see. Up, down, crash, redistribution, up, down, crash, redistribution, up, same thing, up, down, crash, redistribution, up, down, crash, redistribution, and this thing actually did hit $200 million, which is crazy. And it's been, look at how unreal this range is from the start of March to, you could say, July. So that's March, April, May, June, July, 5 months, and then it went back here. 7 months, more than 7 months in a range, and all while doing this. You see what it does go sideways. So this is actually how cults form. The coin has to be around for a while. I'd say at least half a year. And you do need these pumps to get rid of sellers, So here, this is where the trader is out, because the trader are not believers. They're just out. They bought here or here, wherever, and they're out here. And they're happy with their 10x. They just turned 10K into 100K. They're happy, and they're out because they see 50 million as, it's a good exit point for them. And they're okay with it. I'd say they're okay with, great trade. And, it crashes. So the weak hands, so this is caused by these sellers selling, and they sell these tokens are bought by believers who have crazy targets like this $19 billion, right, for market cap, which is more than what is that, like 100x from here? Yeah, wow, over 100x from here, which is quite crazy. But those tech coins, those VC backed coins went to 30, 40, 50 billion. Dogecoin went to almost 100 billion, right? So crazier things can happen. But anyways, coins go from weak hands, traders, to strong hands. Weak hands, strong hands. Weak hands, strong hands. This rinsed, this, same thing. This right here, this was good because this went from 150 to 27, which was crazy, right? It's a lot down, but this entire time, I bet the same people who are buying here, these downtrends are the same ones who bought these, right? Or new people are entering because they finally have an entry. And this entire time, a cult is being made because coins are being transferred from weak hands, who are traders, to strong hands. They're being redistributed to believers who truly believe in the coins. And eventually, as we saw here, boom, here, there'll be no one left to sell because everybody believes in the coins. That's how a cult is born, almost like what he called a religion. And now we're just, this is not a bad thing necessarily, because this is just called a back test of previous all-time highs. It's not an issue, but I would have liked to see this go to 60 to 140. I'd like to see this have gone to at least 250, but it's okay for as much mind share as this has. But in general, I think this is a great coin. It'll do well. Only issue is the name. I doubt it gets listed on Binance and stuff, or any tier 1 exchange, because the name is a little difficult to list. Anyways, same. These all have been around a while. These guys, I think it's either this or this who are the longest surviving meme coins on here so far. They all have their phrases and why they're doing well. GCR thinks cat coins will do better or catch up to dog coins. These are cat coin. This is a cat coin. This is a cat coin. Some of this is grifty, like putting something on here that was at $5 million is quite crazy. I don't think you should take his targets literally. You do have to create delusion in markets. You have to sell dreams. That's what he does very well. As long as you sell dreams, you can make a lot of money. Um, and yeah, so a lot of these went through the same accumulation, chop, sell, distribution, strong hands, weak hand traders to strong hand believers, guys okay with 10x's and think this is a top, to guys who buy here who, have crazier targets. So, coins go from non-believers to believers. And yeah, so I just want to show you that metas, they've existed forever. We had Unibot, which was very, 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 very popular in 2023. It went crazy during on-chain summer of 2023, and this was on Ethereum. And the beta to this was Banana Bot, and these are actual utility tokens for the bots, and this did a lot better, way better than Unibot. And then we have Pepe. This created the resurgence of meme coins, and this was on ETH, and this was kind of a proof of work that meme coins are it. And the number one beta to this was Harry Potter coin. We had Bonk, which was on Solana, and I think this is when Solana went up. And as Solana went up, right, as it started going up, I bet if you overlay the Solana charts, that looks very similar. It showed, hey, if Solana's going up, I'm sure there's a meme or something on Solana that should go up. And it was Bonk, the first mover. And it went very high. And as it was a dog coin, the beta was with dog with a hat. And this was more so by the people for the people. I'm not sure why it's not showing this. But anyways, 4.4 billion during that March blip. Or I guess that's May or whatever. And you could say that the beta to a dog with hat was the cat, Popcat, which is also Solana, went to 1.5 billion, as I showed you. Hey, this is a really good example of, this was on Murad's list, right? Popcat was up there. This is an extremely, extremely, extremely good example of this, Coins kept going, as you can see, from traders, weekends, to strong hand believers in the cult. These guys are okay with 10x. These guys right here want a 1000x. These guys will sell 100 billion. These guys are okay with selling here, but these guys buying here are okay. And eventually, the chart will look like this, all over here. Because if you look at the chart, this looks like nothing. Until here, it looks like nothing because it repriced like this. But what happens if I just do that and I zoom in? Suddenly, this looks like a chart in itself. And, eventually no one will be left to sell. It'll do the same thing again. This was during the pre-sale meta. I doubt this meta comes back. This was a little confusing for a lot of you guys seeing this now, but this is just a meta. That's a pre-sale meta where people send money to an address, and the address sends tokens to the buyers, and it does 50% of the tokens, 50% of the funds sent into tokens, and 50% to the liquidity pool. And this was also during that crazy March period, and this was the very, very top of the pre-sale meta, because something very silly happened where the entire LP was burnt. But this was quite crazy. Again, during that crazy March period, we had like a political little meta where Bowden went to almost 800 million, and now it's at 7 million. This just goes to show this can be the future of crypto one day, the future greatest meme, and then boom, it's gone. So take your profits, but the beta to this was Trump, did the same thing. It's doing a little bit better because this definitely is bottom. This on Ethereum, the other one was on Solana. We had the celebrity meta. This kicked off the celebrity meta. Iggy Azalea, she launched her coin. This was launched from Pump.Fun. This was like the first celeb coin from Pump.Fun. Went to $250,000, bought, and it's just doing its thing. So we had that little celeb meta. This was, I believe, near the top of this Alameda. Andrew Tate's coin. Yeah, cringe. And then just to show that sometimes crypto's not just memes, it's things. The A16Z, I guess I already talked about this, but I don't know how many of you guys saw when Trump and Elon and everybody changed their Twitter bios or Twitter pictures to D, Dark MAGA. Well, they changed it to this, and people made the meme coin Dark MAGA. So this, this is what happens when the market is frothy. This is also during a good on-chain period on Solana. So meme coins can be stuff like this. Ansem, who was the main character of crypto for a while, this was during a crazy March period, or a crazy March-April period where anything was going crazy. He tweeted his cat, that's Ansem right there, and it went to 100 and almost 150 million. And it's obviously dead now because it's just a blip in the pan moment, or whatever the saying is. And then because this cycle, the cat, the pets of famous people are doing quite well. We had Retardio, which was I talked about it. It was Andrew Tate's tweet. Originally went to a few mil, but now it's become a cult. It's become its own thing. Probably one of the funnier things on crypto. That guy always would tweet Retardio. The people that had Doge, they tweeted about their new dog, Nero. Another thing, you have to realize some coins belong in Ethereum. Doge was on ETH, and it made sense that Doge is, the people who own Doge, they got a new dog. They, that dog would also be on ETH. Some coins belong on ETH, like this. Some coins, like Retardio, belong in Solana. So that's just intuition. Or you could just message me. I'll tell you, but I'll also charge you a couple $1 million. I want to show you guys what memes have been doing well. Majors, Mew, again, the cat coin repricing that GCR predicted. So on Solana, this is a VC coin. I'll sort this stuff by market cap. So Pepe, very well like Dog with Hat, Bong, Popcat, Brett. This is on Base, which is a Matt Fury design. Matt Fury is the guy who created Pepe. He created many characters. Brett is one of them. Matt Fury coins do well. Matt Fury characters. This is on Base at L2. Nero, another cat coin. This, another cat coin. This is just, it did well because of the Mura tweet. This kind of started, this coin, this is the ticker, this is the name. This kind of started the whole schizo, I guess, astrodic crypto vibe. This is this on BNB. This was a pre-sale. Pre-sales don't really hold up well, but this did do well. Solana major coins that are very high market cap in Solana. This was on, ticker, name of the coin, mother. So on Mura's list, this is another Matt Fury design. This did well. Yeah, I don't really understand this one, but it did well. These are market caps, liquidity, you don't have to worry about this. Number of people, unique wallets, volume, amount of money traded in the last 24 hours, amount of transactions, how this is. This was launched on Pumped Up Fun. Another cat, Retardio, it's great. And this is another Matt Fury coin. This is down only, Jesus Christ. Mudang, which was very popular on TikTok, the hippo, this went to almost 400 million. It's down a lot. Yeah, some things are just flash in the pans. I kind of saw that happening. Billy, a dog, it did well, but again, this is an ugly chart. Almost 250 down here. Feel bad for the people that lost money on it, but you should know, take your profits. And these are just kind of Solana coins that are doing well in general. Some of these are just pushed really heavily on Twitter by, whoops, you guys can't see that. Some of these are just pushed really heavily by people on Twitter, like this, SCF, Tate, Iggy, Lock-in. I think this is quite good of a coin. It's interesting. It's like just showing some of them are not memes. It's just a viral saying that Gen Z say Lock-in, and it had that same, accumulation pattern that I talked about that creates cults. Mini, which is a cat. And these are the prices of it. Skibidi Toilet, this is, Gen Z brain rot. Sigma, Gen Z brain rot. Harambe, which was, that good old gorilla. This was a dog. Brainlet, this is just funny. Shark cat. So as you can tell, it's Aura, which is a cat with brain rot. Well, a cat that has a brain rot ticker. A hamster. This honestly deserves so much higher. What is this at right now? Just under 20. This is just a really funny internet schizo meme. A cat that's saying hee hee. This is another a cat, a dog, and I don't want to say that, but we all know what it is. So as you can tell, the thing's doing well in Solana. I guess you can say crypto in general. Are I swear I had this added right. Let me add this right now. Goat coin. Let's add this to the watch list. We'll put this on Solana Major. Jesus, why are things going down so much right now? Anyways, it's animals and some celebrity coins that held up, and some viral animals, some viral memes like Brainlet and this guy, and sometimes a lot of them as well are viral Gen Z saying like lock in, or viral Gen Z memes like Skibidi Toilet, or another viral Gen Z funny thing like Sigma. So this cycle is like IQ left translate. The dumber you are and the more time you spend on TikTok, the better you will be at crypto. I spent 0 times on that stuff, so I might have to start. But anyways, that's a little bit more about meme coins in general on Solana. And I'm gonna, as I do every video, I'll ask my friend here which coin they would rather buy: Skibidi Toilet, Sigma, Brainlet, or which one of those is most appealing?
Can we say them one more time?
Sigma, Skibidi Toilet, and Brainlet.
Skibidi Toilet.
Yeah, I knew it. Anyways, she's not very good at this stuff. Anyways, next video you'll learn a little bit more about trading, which I think most of you actually want to hear. One sec.